let me know. Well, she looks. Why are you so sad? Say hi. You're supposed to be listening. You're my guy for that. Bella, don't look so sad. Does it sound nice? Everybody doing? That's Bella, everybody. You want out, Bella? No. Wait, come here. Say bye. Eight minutes. So welcome, guys. We're going to get started at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you have a block for practice, super useful. And if you don't have a block, and if you could take a moment to get a rolled up towel, you might be able to support yourself that way. Actually, you will be able to. And one of those things or both of those things can work during the practice, especially in the latter part for the yin. And if you're thinking of following along on Spotify today, the playlist is dated after today, which is May 20th, right? So you could pick that playlist and follow. My handle name is my friend Simone. Like I'm your friend, you're my friend. So if you are on Spotify and you follow my friend Simone, you'll be able to see the public playlist for May 20th, and you'll be able to play it when we get started. And if you're already being super mindful about being on the mat and coming to the mat, you're welcome to take a lie down and just rest. Just because we're homeward bound, I've been saying this a lot lately, doesn't mean that we've been taking all the necessary steps of self-care and stilling it down. So if this, what is it now, 6 minutes before class is about getting ready to meet your practice, maybe getting ready to meet it through a shape that is still, that is quiet in your body. And for those that want to, as I'm off camera here, for those that want to follow along live on the playlist, you can get the Earbuds app. And the Earbuds app allows you to create an account and follow other people's accounts. And you would just follow my name, search out my name, Simone. And as I play the playlist live, you can hear it in the moment, per se. But Spotify works pretty good for that too if you don't have the Earbuds app. One of the things that's nice about getting to the mat a little early is, like I said, stilling it down and kind of making a more deliberate choice to exhale, to soften, to transition into a space of letting go and taking care of your body, finding longer breaths in, slower breaths out. Sometimes we can't help but rush to our yoga classes and have to navigate parking or transit or all sorts of things, like making sure commitments are taken care of and family and all that kind of stuff. But when we can, if we can find the time just before to transition a little more easily and with ease. And that often comes by way of having just enough space and time not to rush to your yoga and not to rush your yoga. So I've got a bunch of devices going here, including keeping my eye on the visual of the class and also triggering our playlist for today. But if at all possible for you, it is nice to, when you're cleaning your space and getting your yoga ready pre the class, it's also nice to kind of device free your space as much as possible. Let all those pulls of distraction give themselves a little bit of a rest. Give yourself a little bit of a rest. We're going to get started in just another minute of time. So, for sure, if you're seeing this live or if you're seeing this in the future on YouTube, now's a good time. And I want you to start on your belly. So, if you're on your back body or in child's pose, just roll over onto your belly, head towards the top of the mat, whatever you deem the top, feet towards the back of the mat, blocks and props nearby, but off the mat, within hands or arms reach. And a really nice offering as we get onto our belly is to point the toes outward and lie the insides of the feet to the mat so that you kind of have flipper feet. And in that case, you might need to step your feet a little wider, legs a little wider, space so the inner thighs can kind of be a little more exposed as you lie everything to the mat, belly. And maybe you put your chin on the mat, or maybe you kiss the floor with your lips, or layer your hands or forearms on the mat and create a little bit of a pillow for your forehead. I'm going to let you start there. So we're on the hour of class start time. And welcome and have a really sweet and nurturing self-care practice today. Remember, it's your space to take hold of and make work for you as you need. I'll get the playlist started in just one sec. Again, this playlist is YIN, Wednesday, May 20th. That's why I brought her on the mat to start the class. Yoga at home can't be helped for bad behaved dogs. Okay, I'm going to start the playlist right now-ish. So if you want to get going with that, take a deep breath in. Let's fill up and sigh it out. The first song is called Love Song if you're trying to track where we are. And again, you're just breathing in and out, feeling the weight of your belly to the floor. Flipper feet resting to the floor, inner feet resting to the floor. Kind of external rotation that helps your hips start to ease into the ask of where we're going to be practicing this Yang Yin today. And again, whether it's your chin resting to the floor, your forehead resting to the floor, just make a choice and feel the breaths move in and out through you. Start to practice elongating the breath on the inhale, and then the same through the exhale. Take one more breath in and feel your back body rise for the in breath. And then a slow exhale through the mouth or nose to feel your front body rest to the mat a little heavier. You're going to unflip your flipper feet just to bring the shoelaces to the mat and the toes to point mostly to the back of the mat. And then get up on the forearms. And as you place your forearms to the mat, your elbows look right underneath your shoulders and you're in a Sphinx pose. And we're going to pause here. You might play with how wide your legs are. You might add on another special interest to this pose as you curl your toes under and the heels look up. That can be a nuanced detail, but a detail nonetheless. But what I really want you to play with is the enormous scope of breath here, in and out through the nose, wide through the ribs and lungs through the inhale, and this little bit of hug in through the exhale. Stay in your Sphinx pose. We'll add on a little neck stretch and upper body back stretch here. Breathe in with a neutral chin, gaze forward. Exhale, hang the head heavy. And this way, your chin, he or she tucks a little closer inward. On your next breath in, just pick up your chin back to neutral. And on your exhale, fan your fingertips a little wider to the tops of the corners of the mat. And with that fan out, I want you to flip your palms up, but really ground down through the whole of the forearms. So as you press your forearms and your elbows down, you might just slightly pick it up through the hands when the wrist creases start. And use the press of the elbows down to ground down as you almost aim to fan out your hands a little wider. You're going to get into the shoulder body. A lot of that shoulder body that we need for open shoulders in our down dog. So there's that kind of external rotation, but it's pretty active through the upper back and through the outer shoulders. It may look like nothing to the eye, but it should feel like something to the body. Take 2 more breaths here, in and out. Keep pressing through the forearms, almost through the middle of the forearms or up through the wrists. Breathe in and out. Flip your palms down. Stop pressing all so much through the elbows. And then walk your hands underneath your chest body like you're baby cobraing. Press through the shoelaces and pick up the baby cobra. Breathe in. And then exhale, come down. Press through hands and knees, curl the toes under. Move through tabletop and right into child's pose. Open the lower back body. Full breath in and out. Come forward into a tabletop, big breath in. Put your forearms down like you did in Sphinx, breath out. Look the fingertips straight ahead, step one knee at a time a little further back, like a half a step or a step. And then curl the toes under, heels point up, breathe in. Press through the hands and then hips come close towards the bum like you're making a child's pose, but it's a melted heart. Anahastasana, getting into the shoulders. And stay with the sensation through the shoulders. It's a lot of prep for where we're going. One more breath in and out. Heavy heart, melted heart, deep inhale and exhale. You might peep your forehead up, come up onto the forearms with the hips forward, breathe in, and then right hand to the mat, left hand to the mat, tabletop, breathe out. Arch the spine through an inhale. Exhale, round the spine, breath out. Do that again. Arch the spine through an inhale. Exhale, round the spine through cat pose. Arch the spine, curl the toes under, cow pose, breathe in. Exhale from here to down dog with the arch, then pulling the back straight, down dog stretch. Bend the left leg, keep the right leg straight. Breathe in with that. And then exhale there. Now straighten the left leg, but bend the right leg. Press the left heel down. Breathe in. And stay for your breath out. Put your right heel down, kind of like your left heel. From that, bend both legs. Keep the heels reaching. Feel that stretch. Hold your inhale and exhale. From the micro bend, bend a little more. Look forward, heels high. Breathe in. Step your right foot to the topish of the mat, then your left foot, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow and fold. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. There's a big stretch. Urdhva Vastasana, inhale, inhale. Draw the palms to heart on an exhale. Take a whole moment here to decide to land. The decision being, what do we need for our practice? What are we drawing in? What are we letting go of? Open the eyes if they're closed. Stretch the arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, step to plank, ground through the hands. Stay in plank, broad upper back body. Feel a stretch and sensation of breath across the upper back body. Feel your thighs strong. Take an inhale here. Downward face dog, exhale breath. Listen carefully, bend your legs, hover your knees in tabletop. Breathe in. Round your spine with hovered knees, breathe out. Arch your spine with hovered knees, inhale. It's very little movement. Exhale, round your spine with hovered knees, breathe out. Stay with the round, take an inhale. Down dog out of the round, long spine, exhale, breath. Take your heels high, bend your legs, breathe in. Left foot, right foot, top of the mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Stand up, arms high, reach, Urdhva Vastasana, morning stretch. Exhale, palms to heart. Take your arms high, breathe in, stretch. Bow, fold, heart forward, breath out. Listen, halfway lift, breathe in. Plank pose to hold the plank, breath out. Do not hold the breath, press through the balls of the feet. Feel the length of the back body, broad through the upper back body, long neck. Take one more breath in. And then go to downward face dog, breath out. Right away, bend the knees, hover your tabletop. A little different this time. Breathe in. Put your knees down and tabletop, breathe out. Pick up your left leg and right arm, breathe in. Exhale, right elbow to left knee, round. Inhale, go long, breathe in. Exhale, cactus the right arm and cactus the left knee, so the left knee points out towards the left. Inhale, go long, breathe in, listen. Just bend the left leg with the right arm long. So it's like you're standing up with the sole of the left foot to the sky. And then from that place with the long of the right arm, just lift the left knee up a little more, squeeze the glute. Breathe in. Keep the leg there, wrap the right hand behind, scoop the left foot like you're doing a bit of dancer's pose. You can grab at the arch or the ankle. Look forward, feel a little arch of the spine and the kick as you pull. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lengthen leg and arm. Breathe in. Exhale, hand down, left foot down. Draw the right knee in towards the nose. So the left ball of the foot's on the ground. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, step through, put your left knee down. Take your arms high, Anjane arms, breathe in. Keep your arms high and put your hips down and forward, breathe out. Stay with the sensation. Interlock the hands behind the head, elbows mostly wide. Look the gaze up and back. Feel the open heart here. Emulate a little bit of what you found in Sphinx pose. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Come out of this arch, arms high, breathe in. And as you tap your hands down, straighten the back leg, then rock the arms back, runner's lunge, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Bring your arms forward, not up. Breathe in. Exhale, step through into chair. Keep your chair in the sit at the top of the mat, arms high. Full breath in. Stand up, palms to heart, breath out. Inhale, the arms high, reach. Exhale, forward fold, bow. Halfway up, breathe in, listen. Plank pose, breathe out. Broad your upper back body here, full inhale. Keep the hug of the belly, full exhale. One more breath in. Downward face dog, breath out. From down dog, take an inhale, hover the knees and tabletop. Listen. Put the knees down, exhale. Pick up the right leg and the left arm. Breathe in. Bring the elbow and knee to meet. Breathe out. Kick long. Breathe in. You're going to cactus the left arm and the right leg, right knee up and out. Go long. Breathe in. Stay, but just bend your right leg and look the right sole of the foot to the sky. So you're doing a little bit of work here. You're going to squeeze the right glute and lift the right knee a little higher. Stay with it. Breathe in. Wrap the left hand behind. Grab to the right foot wherever you can. Arch your ankle and kick and pull open through the chest. Full breath in and out. Extend, be long through the arm and the leg. Breathe in. Put the right ball of the foot on the ground, left hand down. Pick up the left knee to nose. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, step through, right knee down. Arms high, Anjane breath, in breath. Stay with your arms high and drop your hips a little forward and down. And stay with sensation here, deep breath in and out. Interlock the hands behind the head, elbows mostly wide. Press the head to the hands and start to trace the gaze up and back as much as you feel the breath be fluid. Arching the spine, breathe in. Breathe out. Come out of the arch, arms high, inhale. Tap the hands down to straighten the back leg and then wash the arms back, runner's lunge. Stay strong in the front leg, but scissor the right hip forward, left hip back. Full breath in and out. Bring the arms forward, not up in your runner's lunge. Breathe in. Step the right foot forward, chair pose. Breathe out. I know there's a bend. Take an inhale. Stand up, palms to heart to exhale. Let's flow, arms high. Breathe in. Exhale, bow. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Step to plank. Hold your plank, not your breath. Breathe out. Stay for a breath in here. And chaturanga halfway or all the way. You should be open through the heart. Sphinx and Anjane did that. Upward dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe it out. 3 breaths in down dog. 3 whole breaths to guide yourself into your shape and to just feel. You might pedal the feet here. You might wag the tail. What does it feel like to be alive through that? Take your heels high, bend your legs, breathe in. Exhale, 2 big steps or a hop, breathe out. From a forward fold, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Stand up on an in-breath, arms high. Exhale, palms to heart, breathe out. Take your arms high on an inhale. One more, Serie A, fold, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in halfway up, load it with an inhale. Exhale, step and chaturanga, same breath. Upward dog, breathe in. And down dog, breathe out. Kick your right leg high on an in-breath. Step behind the right wrist on an exhale. Angle the back foot, left heel down, warrior 1, Vira 1, breathe in. And slowly on an exhale, topple tree, breathe out. Point your left toes downward towards your right pinky toe. Trust. Full breath in and out. Slowly come up through the arms and the heart, left knee all the way through. Bridge that with an inhale. And then take a seat into chair, arms stay up, exhale. Feet together, breathe in. Wave the arms down and back, breathe out. Feet together in chair, arms high, maybe lower, sit. Hands to heart, twist to the right, exhale. Roll your right rib cage up and back. Feel that. Feel that sensation of the torso stretched out. 1 breath in and out. Come out of the twist, stand up tall, arms high, breathe in. Interlock, steeple grip, index high up and over to the right, breathe out. Full inhale, full exhale. And come back up to center, breathe in. Exhale, bow and fold through the center line, breathe out. Halfway lift on an inhale. Step to chaturanga or hop, exhale, breath. Downward face dog, full breath in and out. Bring your right leg high, breathe in. Bend your right leg and stack your right hip over the left while turning your right shoulder in and down. Straighten the leg, right hip squares in, breathe in. Bring the knee to nose, breathe out. Step through, left knee down, Anjane, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist over the front leg. Feel the second version of this going deeper perhaps, or maybe it's the depth of breath here. And come out of the twist, hands down, straighten the back leg, breathe in. Now straighten your front leg and fold in. In this fold, this kind of pyramid-like fold, pick up the right toes to press and ground through the right heel. No way around feeling this moment. But if there wasn't a moment to feel, there wouldn't be this moment. Put your right foot down flat to the floor. Turn your left toes out, left heel down. Warrior 2, second warrior, breathe in. Pause here, be in it, breathe out. Flip your front palm, exalt your warrior, stay, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Straighten front leg here, breathe in. Exhale, right fingertips to right shin, or this might be where you pause to use the block. Standing your right fingertips more high than dragging down low. Turning your left rib cage up and back and feeling the commitment of washing your right rib cage forward. You're going to switch out where the hands are. You're going to bring your left hand to where your block or your right hand is. Breathe in. And then twist with your right arm kicking up. Breathe out. So in this kick up, it might be possible, and it is for me, that the left toes need to kick in a bit, and then you twist up. Be in it for one more breath in and one more breath out. Put your right hand down. Trust this moment. Breath in, bend the front leg. Start to kick the left leg up and slowly but surely open the left hip on top of the right. And as you do that, there's your Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure that you can find that lift of that left arm high. You're gonna turn your left hand down, go into a standing splits, left toes look down. Breathe in. Step the left foot down, breathe out. Interlock the right and left hand in front of the right shin. Breathe in and come up to a stand. Pulling the right knee up into a standing when relieving. Full inhale here. When you're ready, take this to dancer's pose, left arm high, right foot back. Breathe out. It should feel kind of nice to open up that right leg after the work. Come back to right knee closer to left. They marry. Breathe in. Step down, hands to heart. Breathe out. Take your arms wide in a circle. We've got room. Wide. Breathe in, arms high. We're going to flow, bow down, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Upward face dog, breathe in. Ground your shoelaces, have a moment. Downward face dog, breathe out. 2 large breaths here, in and out through the nose. Just like we did at the beginning, bend the legs, hover the knees in tabletop. Breathe in. Then put the knees down. Breathe out. And then kick the left arm high. Inhale. Then exhale the left arm underneath and thread. And bow into this position of lying your left cheek to the mat. Stay with it. I'm with you. Deep inhale. And exhale. Right hand grounds, left arm high. Breathe in. Exhale, hand down. Arch the spine, curl the toes under. Inhale. And go to downward face dog. Exhale. Kick the left leg high. Breathe in. Bend the left leg, stack the left hip over the right, left shoulder in and down. Full breath in and out. Turn the left hip inward, straighten the left leg. It stays high in breath. Step behind the left wrist, angle the back right heel. 1 breath in, warrior 1, Vira. Breathe in. Take another sip because your exhales topple tree. Breathe out. Ground into this full breath in, full breath out. Pointing your right big toe to your left pinky toe, extend through the neck body into the spine. 1 more breath in and out. Wave the arms forward and up, knee all the way through. You take a pause here to get strong in the belly. Breathe in. You keep your arms up and your chair pose, knees and toes kiss. Sit down to Utkatasana. Breathe out. Hug your belly in, look up, breath in. Exhale, wave the arms back. Keep the high heart gaze forward, breath out. Inhale, wash it through, maybe sit lower. Exhale, Pavrita Utkatasana, prayer twist. Twist to the left though. Wag your right hip back, left hip forward and be in. Full breath in and out. Take 1 more breath in. Nothing for granted in the stillness. 1 breath out. Untwist, press through the feet, stand up, arms high, breathe in, stretch. Interlock, opposite grip. Index fingers up and over to the left, breathe out. And we have all these little moments, micro moments to get into our right side with breath. You're going to come up to center, take an inhale, bow it down and fold, exhale. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga, breath out. Flow it out, up dog, granting the shoelaces to ground you down. Exhale, down dog, breath out. Breathe in, left leg high. Knee to nose, hold it there, breathe out. Step through, right knee down. Anjane arms, take an inhale. And prayer, hands to heart, and then you slowly twist over that back leg or front leg. Full breath in and out here. And so you're kind of carrying this conversation over You started with the twist in your chair. You take it a little deeper, perhaps. And maybe depth isn't a physical component. Maybe it's perception. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's just how we see things. Untwist here. Put your hands down. Straighten your back leg. Breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Fold in. In a pyramid pose, in that fold, pick up your front toes. Ground and press through your left heel. And feel the moment and the next one after that. Scissor the right hip forward, left hip back. One breath in and out. Put the left foot completely down flat. Bend that left leg. Breathe in. Right toes look out to the right. Second warrior, come up. Breathe out. Stay in the inhale and the exhale. Stay in the squeeze of the upper inner thighs. And find as much character and grounding as that right thigh can give you to support the front thigh. Deep breath in and out. Exalt your warrior. Stay back there. Breathe in. Stay in the bend of the leg. Breathe out. Stay reaching straight in the back front leg. Breathe in. And then come forward and through with your hips back. Left fingertips touch stone to the left shin or ankle, or block. Breath out. And twirl your right rib cage up and back. Full inhale and exhale. I like to turn my right toes inward, left toes making sure to point straight ahead. Deep breath in and out. Look up for one more big breath in and out. And then put your right fingertips kind of where your left fingertips are. Turn your back toes slightly in to kick your left arm high to twist. Breathe in and out. And it's true that sides are different and the character of what happens here will be different to the other side. That's fine. One more inhale, one more exhale. Bring your left hand down, bend your front leg, kick up your right leg, breathing in. But now you're opening your right hip on top of your left, Ardha Chandrasana, breath out. Treat your hips like a kind of book. Open the pages slow to reveal the right hip on top of the left. Flex your back foot, spread your toes. Deep in breath and out. Keep the leg up as your right hand comes down. Point your right big toe inward to the left pinky toe, standing splits. Full breath in. Kick and fold, breath out. Right big toe by the left big toe, forward fold, sigh it out. Interlock the hands at the left shin. Breathe in and roll up, picking up the left leg. Standing when relieving here. High through the heart, strong right leg. Should feel good as you bring this into Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Kick it back, right arm high. Pick up the foot from the inside, ideally, and then kick straight back rather than out. And feel anything you can grab to memory-wise in terms of this shape already that we took from tabletop. Deep breath in and out. Knees together, kiss those knees, breathe in. Step down, hands to heart, pause it there, still it. Full breath in and out. Let's vinyasa, arms high, breathe in. Bow down, fold, breathe out. Weight into the fronts of the feet, halfway lift, shoulders away from the ears, breathe in. Step hop to chaturanga, breathe out. Upward dog, in breath, breathe in. Down dog. All the breath out, breathe out. 2 breaths here. Listen carefully. Bend the legs, hover the knees in tabletop. Breathe in. Then put the knees down carefully. Breathe out. And then kick the right arm high. Breathe in. Reach and then twist into, thread it out. Breathe out. Press through your left palm. Kick up, right arm high. Breath in. Exhale into tabletop. Breath out. Curl the toes under. Arch the spine. Take a big inhale, cow. Go to rounding the spine, cat. Do that again to arch. Breathe in. Let this arch move you to downward face dog. Breathe out. Hold your inhale here. Hold your exhale. Right leg high. Breathe in. Bend, stack the hip. Only one breath. Breathe out. Straighten the leg. Spread the toes. Square hip. Breathe in. Step behind the right wrist. Angle the back foot. Breathe out. Veer one. Warrior one. Breathe in. Topple tree. Wash the arms back. Breathe out. Stay in topple tree with the arms back or extend the arms forward. Warrior three. Breathe in. Everybody bring the arms forward to pick up the heart through, left knee through, and up with the hips. Squeeze. Breathe in. Bend the right leg, eagle pose, left leg over the right, and left arm wraps underneath the right. Breathe out. Unwrap your arms, arms high, left knee up. Breathe in, squeeze and hug the belly in. Yeah, step to warrior two. Breath out. Right toes look straight ahead. Exalt your warrior. Keep the bend. Breathe in. Exhale back to warrior two. Breathe out. Fly the arms high, straight front leg. Breathe in. Turn the right toes in and hands to hips to fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift here. Take an inhale. As you fold, you might walk your hands back so that your fingertips more line up with your toes, crown of the head facing down. Take a pause, one more breath in and out. Come halfway up, breathe in. Right arm high, just one little twist here. Draw your right hip in and down, breathe out. Put your right hand down on an inhale. Heel toe inward, one step. Then heel in, toes out, bend the legs, breathe in, sit the bum down. Exhale, wave the arms up, goddess pose. Stay for a breath in here and out. Pick up your right heel, breathe in. Put your right heel down, breathe out. Pick up your left heel, breathe in. Squeezing, right? Put your left heel down, breathe out. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Fold, turn your heels out, a little less of a stance in your wide-legged fold. Breathe out. Halfway up, inhale. Walk the hands forward, turn all 10 toes towards the front of the mat. And then pick up your back heel, so you're into the ball of the left foot, and pick up your front toes, so you're into the heel of the right foot. And then bow in for 3, for 2, for 1. Put your right toes down, bend your front leg, breathe in. Listen, step your left toes on the outside of your left hand. Right toes to the outside of the right hand, heels in, Malasana squat. Be in it, full breath in and out. And so we're just starting to get ready for longer holds. Longer holds into the yin portion. And it might be the case that you kind of stand the block up in front of you, put the hands down. Pick up the bum in a forward fold. Now pick up the heels high. In your forward fold, heels high, flat hands to the floor. Start to bend to the arms and put your knees on your upper arms, Bakasana. And it might be the case that as you find Bakasana, whether you come in and out of it for a beat, you use either the block ahead to kind of ground your forehead. Not necessarily the weight, but template. And take 2 more tries. Breathe in and out. And as you're ready, when you're ready, chaturanga or plank, up dog, down dog. Inhale, bend the legs, hover the knees in tabletop. Exhale, put the knees down again, breath out. Inhale the forearms down. Remember this. Hands, fingertips look straight ahead. Exhale, step the knees back just a bit. Breathe in. Exhale, wave the bum towards the heels. Lengthen the arms, melted heart. Lay the forehead to the floor. And you just feel the sensation through the upper back, across the shoulder blades, into the eye of the armpits. And calm your breath to receive the sensation of the stretch. One more inhale and exhale. You might curl your toes under, heels look up, come forward through the hips, less close to the heels. Into the forearms, right hand down, left hand down, tabletop. Breathe in, arch the spine. Down dog. Use the open space of your shoulders in down dog. Left leg high, breathe in. Bend the leg, stack the hip, only one breath, breathe out. Keep the leg up, straighten the leg, square the hip, breathe in. Step behind the left wrist to angle the back foot, right heel down, breathe out. Warrior 1 on an inhale, take another sip, load your spring with breath. Topple tree, exhale the breath. In topple tree, you can stay with your arms back or make them forward. Warrior 3. What is going to give you space in your back body? One more breath in and out. All arms start to come forward to pick up the heart. Right knee all the way through and up with the hips. Squeeze. Breathe in. Bend the left leg. Stack the right thigh on top of the left eagle. Right arm underneath the left. Breath out. Stay with an inhale. Stay with an exhale. Sit a little deeper into that left sit bone glute area. One more breath in and out. Come out of Eagle Gardasana, arms high, right knee up, breathe in. And then step back into second warrior with the right foot, right toes look to the right side of the mat, breathe out. Your breath here, in and out through the nose. Exalt your warrior, inhale. Reach, come back to warrior 2, exhale. Fly your arms up, straight front leg, breathe in. Hands to hips, left toes look in, fold only halfway, breathe out. Pause at halfway, stack the weight into the fronts of the feet, elongate the arms behind, interlock the hands, squeeze the heels of the hands. Full breath in at the halfway mark. Fold a little deeper, weight into the fronts of the feet, breath out. And take what you can, whatever insights, whatever sensation, whatever feelings from this moment, and digest them to work for you, in and out through the nose. Interlocked hands back of the lower back there. Put them down, release, halfway lift with the fingertips to the floor. Breathe in. Keep your right hand down, left arm up, a little twist. Breathe out. Put your left shoulder and left hip, not left shoulder, sorry, left hip in and down. In and down. One more in breath and exhale. Put your left hand down, breathe in your halfway lift. Heel, toe one step, heel in one step, toes out, sit the bum down, wave the arms up into goddess, breath in, and then cactus your arms, breath out. Lift both heels. Feel the space of working into your strength, one breath in and out. Keep your heels up, straighten your legs, arms high, breathe in. Put your heels down, turn your toes in, hands to hips, fold, breath out. So it's a little less wide of a stance. Fingertips onto the halfway lift, breathe in. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat, all 10 toes point forward. Pick up your back heel, it's going to want to do that anyways. Legs straight, pick up your front toes and ground into your left heel. And you're just finding what is available to you here, right now. Full long breath in, one more. Full long breath out. Put the left toes down. Bend the left leg, right leg long. Breathe in, plant the hands. Right toes step to the outside of the right foot. Left toes right away step to the outside of the left hand. And then step down through the bum, Malasana squat, palms to heart. Full inhale here, full exhale. Staying in Malasana squat or taking that second Bakasana, putting the hands down, stepping the feet in a bit, heels high. Putting your knees behind your arms, upper arms, grounding into Malasana. Option to put your forehead towards the ground, then the crown of the head down, and shift into a little handstand. Maybe one knee at a time. Back to Bakasana. Woo! Forward fold as the feet come down. Bum up, head, heart heavy, bow. Step the feet a little wider, hip width distance, forward fold, breathe in halfway up. Exhale, fold, a little micro bend in the legs. Flip the fingertips to look at the toes, wrists open to the top of the mat. Step the hands underneath the feet so the feet are on the back of the hands, wrists exposed. Deep breath in. Exhale, a little bow and fold, breathe out. Let it go, hands release, take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to hips, get her up all the way to a stand, slow and steady. Right hand to belly, left hand to heart, full breath in, full breath out. One more flow to get us to the floor. Couple poses in yin. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, bow and fold. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, hop or step, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward dog, shoelaces do ground for you. Downward dog, exhale a breath. Bend the legs, hover the knees in tabletop. Breathe in. Put them down slow, breathe out. Step the knees pretty wide. You can actually turn around to do this, like I'm doing this, on the sides of the mat. And as wide as you can get the knees, you're going to bring the toes inward and slide the knees a little wider or step out. Now, this is where it might serve you to use either your block, taking the same shape, kind of like Malasana, or your towel. And as you walk your hands out, you're stacking your knees in line with your hips. So your hips are not forward or back behind the knees. They're just aligned so that as your knees are wide, you can contemplate walking down onto your heart. And maybe you rest on your forehead. And if you need two props of support, it could be the case, like me, you're putting the block underneath a towel or stacking two blocks so that you're bringing the floor closer to you so that you can lie the space down more effectively. And then there's nothing to do but breathe in the shape and just feel that load of sensation be let go. Propping up your heart or bringing the floor closer to you is another way of looking at it. so that you can rest in this a little more than you fight it. I'm going to take one more in breath. One more exhale. Let it wash through the inner thighs. And then you're going to slowly, one hand at a time, walk the elbows in and step up. There's not necessarily a non-messy way of getting out of this, but as you walk the hands in, you can probably slide the knees closer together. And I'm going to invite you to take it onto your back body. Let the feedback of the place of wide inner thighs, wide knees, surrender into a kind of shavasana. It should feel pretty open across the inner thighs and the external rotation of the hips more available. Take one more breath in and out. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Right? Might feel a little shaky or achy. Be with that. There's nothing you need to resolve. It's just finding its way. You can cross the right ankle, kind of figure number 4 with the right leg. Let that right knee flag open in the way that it does. Take a deep breath in as you lift through the bum. Bring the bum a little right. Exhale, let both legs fall to the left until the outer left foot rests to your mat and right foot flat onto the ground. Press through hands. Let that ground you enough to pull back up your legs, right foot down. Step the hips to center, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, flagging open the left knee in figure number 4. Press through your right foot, lift up, hips go to the left, and then both legs fall to the right. Take this moment in quiet. If you've been following along on the playlist, it's come to that end, slow and steady. And then ground your palms down, press down, and lift the legs back up. Simple twist, nice offering. Right sole of the foot to the mat, uncross the left ankle, left sole down. Shift your hips down in towards center. Take a breath in here. And as you slowly wag the knees open, bring the soles of the feet together. Find whatever offering in butterfly pose. It may be the case that for those following along to the live playlist, notice that I've started that up again. To take this pose a little further, our last offering, you could put your hands behind your head, interlock, elbows wide. And you could just let that be and show up to what you were doing before. But if you want to focus on a deep opening through the center, that might feel nice with hands behind the head. At any point that it feels natural to do so, just let out a big sigh or hum or some sort of audible exhale. If your hands are behind your head, a little lift to the head, release the hands, put them to the outer knees, close the knees like a book, help that up, slow and steady. Lots of stuff on the hips, inner thighs today, so just feeling whatever remnants are there. And then lengthening out the legs slow and steady to that final Shavasana. Noticing for this final Shavasana if you're somewhere back there, whether it be with our stories, with our to-dos, or even analyzing the practice itself. I know what that's like. I do it as a student. I certainly do it as a teacher. Well, that didn't work out as smooth as I thought it would. Let it go. Taking your forever time, whatever that forever time can look like for today, whatever allows you to be on the mat as long as you can. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. So my third YouTube live class, and be here every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, same time. And if you can't make it live, although it is really nice to be with you, it makes a difference. You can come and find the classes at any time. And if that's you and you found it later, thank you for this practice and bringing your best self to the world. Take care. Take care of others. Lots of love. See you next time. Namaste.